Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. I wanted to do a series of videos talking about emotional aromatherapy. It's one of the kits doTERRA has. Comes in, if you do the 5 milliliter bottles, which is this here, it comes in this awesome kit that has a wheel talking about how each oil, where it fits in, and the types of oils that might be in them since it is a blend. And this is just a cute, it's a nice, easy, I think it's a cute kit because I like things that are small. We also offer this kit in rollerball form. So I'll take one of these out. They're all these bottles with fractionated coconut oil. So they have a stainless steel rollerball in their glass bottle, and there's the rollerball. Which doTERRA is going to all of these, which they are nice because they don't leak as much. But these are really nice to have on hand because you don't have to dilute them and you can just apply them right away. So I like to carry this with me when I know I need it, or I'll grab one of these and I'll just carry it with me. These I usually will diffuse, or a lot of times I will put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil on my skin and then do a drop or two, just to stretch them a little bit further. All right, so a little history before we get into our other videos of talking about each oil blend individually and kind of what makes them up. A little history. So emotional aromatherapy. Aromatherapy, the word itself, has not been around for 1,000 years, but the idea has been around for 1,000 years. Ancient Greeks and Indians and Romans were all very much in tune to trying to figure out how senses can stimulate the brain in a physical response even. And so the study of aromatherapy has been around forever, it almost feels like. But it wasn't until the 21st century that the term aromatherapy came into play. So a little bit about it is a lot of the essential oils have been used for thousands of years. Even if you go back into the Bible, oils are listed a lot and used a lot, and they were used as rituals and religious practices. Some people tell me, they remember going to Catholic churches and smelling incense. Well, a lot of times incense had some sort of smell, or they'd smell oil. So they had a memory with those oils. And for example, say you close your eyes and you're walking through a lavender field and you're smelling that fresh lavender. Maybe it's just rain, so it just really smells fresh and clean. How are you feeling? You're going to feel relaxed. Some people like lavender, so it would probably stimulate this very comforting feeling. It would stimulate this kind of relaxing. And for me, I think of clean laundry and I think of clean sheets, and that just sounds wonderful. Now, maybe you're walking through an orange orchard and everything's fresh and ripe. If you've ever done that, they smell amazing. And it's going to be uplifting, and you're going to smell that citrus is stimulating some energy in your body. But a lot of it starts with your nose, and it goes to your brain, and it can cause a positive or negative effect depending on what you associate with some of those smells. So that's a little bit of information and history. There's a lot more to it, and if you get this kit, it'll tell you a little bit more about emotional aromatherapy and how emotions are really tied to the physiological part of your body. And then it talks about how the doTERRA emotional aromatherapy system, what it is, how it kind of works, and then it goes into your uses. Since we're talking about usage right now, everything you do, and I'll be mentioning different ways to use them or how I use them, it tells you to use it in the diffuser, which I have one over here. If you want to zoom out on that. So I'll put a couple drops in there. Usually I do 2 to 4 drops depending how large your diffuser is. Other ways, you can apply 1 to 2 drops of essential oil, or you can roll on a little bit of the oil. The best places are here on your wrists. These are pressure points. there's a bone in the back of your ears that you can put stuff there, or you can put it on the back of your neck. You could put it on a scarf if you're wearing a scarf, or on your clothes. But I also, if you're wanting to physically put it on, I also put it on the bottom of my feet. You have the largest pores down there, so it's really going to get into your bloodstream and get into your, be oxygenated and get through your system a little bit faster. So that's why a lot of times you'll hear me say I put stuff on the bottom of my feet. All right. Now the other thing to notice on here is this wheel. Each of the oils tells you how you can use it. So all of these you can use. A for aromatic, for smelling the sensory that way. Topical, you're going to smell it as well, but topical is putting it on your skin, like I talked about, those points. Then there's this letter S here, or over here it says N as in neat, which S means if you might have sensitive skin, you're going to want to get some coconut oil or carrier oil, put that on first, and then apply 1 to 2 drops of oil on that area. Most of these I'm okay with not diluting, but if you're not used to essential oils or you have little kids, you want to dilute. That's why this kit here is one of the best things to use, because it's already diluted, you don't have to worry about it. All right, the next thing is it talks about mints, citrus, spices, herbs, grasses, trees, flowers, and back to mints. And so each of these oils uses several different oils to make these blends. And each one has a category talking about the different emotions you might be feeling, and that is an oil you might want to go to. So it's a nice, easy key to look at. There's also an awesome app that doTERRA has called Daily Drop, and you can go in there and you can put in your emotions and how you're feeling, and it'll tell you what oils you might need more than others. So that's a fun one I like to do sometimes, to go, okay, what oils do I need most today? Sometimes I already know, but sometimes I wonder, what else do I need? And it'll help tell me, oh, based on your mood and what your emotions are right now, these are the oils we suggest. So that is a neat thing. If you have that app or want to download it, it's free. Again, that's the Daily Drop app, and that's by doTERRA. So one of the other keys you can look at, if for some reason you are wanting to use your single oil blends and you don't have this kit but you have a bunch at home, as we talk about these different oils in the next videos, you'll be able to maybe possibly kind of recreate or use some of those oils to help in those different areas that you might need. So say you need to have a little more cheer or motivate in your day, some of these oils would be on here, and this would help you figure out which ones you need. So how to kind of read this chart is that outer ring here is your shared key properties. So they're going to be the oils that share key ingredients that help with the stimulating those positive responses to against some negative responses. So you have, uplifting, soothing, you'll have your calming oils, your toning. So this is a key thing I will go to when I want to just try and find a few oils, because one of these may not be enough for me. Then you have your middle circle is the actual essential oil. So these are going to be your single oils. All of these oils that we're talking about in the next videos are taking these single oils, so doTERRA scientists did that, and put them into a blend. So they really looked deep into what would help with certain negative emotions to bring out a positive response. Then you get into the chemical constituent name. So it's more of the science-y if you're wanting to get down to how those are done and you enjoy that. That's a fun ring to look at. And then it goes into the functional group. So those last two rings there are really talking about the more science backbones of essential oils. And then inside the middle is talking about the type of backbone of essential oil it is. There's also a second page. That's where if you don't remember that, that's okay. My little cheat sheet is here telling you how to read the wheel. And then the last two sections of different oils that help, such as grounding. And you're going to see a lot of some of those grounding oils in these blends when we talk about them. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Be sure to follow the Essential Life LLC Facebook page and our YouTube page. Like, share with your friends, comment. We'd love to hear from you. And I hope you enjoy the next videos coming up. We will be sure to link those once they are posted in this video below. All right, we'll see you all later. Bye.